all-in-one client management solution where you can truly manage your entire business in one centralized hub. As you can see in here, we do have the ability to connect directly with your Google My Business or Google, Facebook, so also Instagram, your website, regardless of whether it's with us or not, and with a click of a button, you can add any team members and give them access. The dashboard allows you to see how your business is doing. You can see how many opportunities you have, how much money you have in the pipeline, and what your closing percentage is like. You can also see how your pipelines are doing from all the different sources that you have. So in other words, your different lead sources. So in here I have Facebook as an example. And then you can actually have visuals in terms of, well, from Facebook, how many leads you generated and how many of them you actually closed. In here you have a quick view of your task as well as which team members they're assigned to if you have any. And scrolling down a little bit more, you'll have more statistics in terms of how much or how many leads you are generating from all the different lead sources and what the closing percentage is like for those lead sources. Under conversations, one of my favorite features, you can manage all of your conversations all in one spot, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, your website, texting. It all comes in here. You can send them a message directly from the platform, as well as create opportunities and book appointments that are just quick access. In here we also do have calendars, and you do have the ability to create as many calendars as you want, and each calendar has a link so you can give it to your customers and they can book an appointment directly with you. And then the automation kicks in and gives them reminders to make sure that your show ratio or their show ratio is very high so that they actually do show up to the appointments. Then in here we have contacts. Under contacts, you'll be able to view your entire database and you can filter it out in a lot of different ways. And once you actually do filter it out, make sure that you send the right message to the right people. There is a lot of different things that you can do with it. For example, once the report is built, then you can select all the contacts from the report, assign them to a campaign, send them a text message, send them an email, as well as a lot of other actions as well, which I will explain in a different video. Opportunities is also a great feature because it allows you to stay on top of your most important clients. So in other words, your pipeline. You can create and manage your pipeline depending on the different lead sources. So for example, Facebook, once the lead comes in, it's a new lead, and this is the process they go through. And now what happens is, once you actually do follow up with them, you can click and drag and drop them to the right part of the business pipeline, and the dashboard automatically gets updated so that you are staying on top of your A game. Marketing. We do have the ability to connect directly with your social media accounts, in particular Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business, and LinkedIn. And you can share one post in all 4 platforms in one shot. That way you save even more time, and you can also save more time by scheduling your posts so that you do everything in one shot instead of multiple random times. In here we have automation. Automation is very important. There is a lot of different ways to create the automation. You can either create from a library of pre-existing templates that we already provide you with. So for example, Facebook, birthday templates, appointment confirmation, a lot of different things, but we also do provide you more specific. So for example, pre-construction. Here's an automation of the pre-construction template that we provide you with, in particular for leads generated from Facebook. So in here you can see that this particular campaign is triggered by, currently as an example, by the tag. So when someone gets tagged into this particular thing, well, you can also change it to Facebook. So if someone does submit the form of Facebook and we connect directly with it, then this is the process I want you to follow. Starting with, well, the moment someone fills out the lead, I want you to assign it to this particular user on the team. as well as send me a notification. In this case, it's a text notification with the lead information. That way, regardless of where you are, you will get a text with all the information so you can follow up with them right away. You also have the first email that gets sent out, and you can view more statistics in terms of who opened the email, who didn't open it, who replied to it, and so on, so that you know exactly how your your email campaign is performing. As well as we do send a text message as long as it's between 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. to make sure that you're sending a text at an appropriate time. And then the text message that we send, again, this for this campaign is customizable, but the text that we do send in this example is, hi, client's first name, this is so and so from so and so on Realty. I just wanted to let you know that I just emailed you the information about so and so project. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to help. And for this ad in particular, because it was pre-construction, the reason why they were filling out the form was to get access to floor plans. So we also do track, open, click, unsubscribe, and all the different things you would track in an email. And then the automation follows based on behavior. So hey, if someone did open the email, then this is the process I want you to follow, and if someone did not open the email, then this is the process I want you to follow. This is really high customizable. You can do a lot of different things like automate emails, text messages, phone calls, messenger on Instagram, Facebook, and so on. And as well as you can get all these different actions on the CRM. You are essentially creating a automation or an automated version of yourself, and at the end of the day, the client will not have a single idea that this was automated. It all looks like you were the one who did it, and the efficiency that in terms of how fast you get back to the clients, they are always super impressed. Sites. So sites, in other words, funnels or landing pages, everyone calls them differently, but we do provide you with a library of different templates that you can use. In particular for construction and real estate. So all you have to do is select one of the ones that you like, click edit, and just change the information. It's very easy. You do not need any coding skills to be able to customize these pages. All you have to do is just click the text and change the text. The builder in pre-construction 99.99% of the time already provides you this information, so you didn't even have to type it out. All you do is just copy and paste the information in here to make sure that, well, the landing page is actually matching the project. And there's no limit in terms of how many landing pages that you can have, and you can also have a custom domain name for every one of these landing pages. Reputation, with the click of a button. You can also send a review request to someone, to all of your customers that you did an amazing job with, which helps with your SEO, and it also helps you get more searches on Google as well. Boom, click, it really is that easy. Then we have reporting. Of course, you're doing all this work, but you want to make sure that you build the reports so that you know what's working, what's not working, and better improve your process, whether it's on Google, Facebook, call reporting. You do have all these different reports that help you maximize and increase your ROI. And then if you do have a team, you also do have agent reporting over here, where you can view all these different stats for every individual person on your team. So for example, here is this person on the team, and here are all the different things that that person is working on. And then of course you have appointments, so that you can analyze your appointments as well and improve your show ratio and see, well, what's working and what's not working for you. And best feature for last, mostly because I forgot, actually this should have been first in the demo, but we also do have a phone system. You have the ability to make phone calls, of course, because you could send text messages, so of course you have the ability to make phone calls as well. But we also do have an app, so you do have the ability to have access to your database from your phone using our app, and you can also make phone calls from the app. So regardless of where you are, whether you're actually in Canada, United States, anywhere in the world, you can use the app to make phone calls.